Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You're watching AMS Live. My name is Boy. We're standing at Polderbaan. And it is misty. It is Thursday, September 19th, 2024. Warm welcome to everybody. When I left the house in my hometown, all was sunny. The sky was blue. I had the sunscreens put down so that the house would stay cool because of all the abundant sunshine. Driving towards Schiphol. Thanks God, more misty, very quickly. If you look on the satellite footage of the Netherlands right now, you will see that the northeastern half of the country is under a veil of mist, fog if you will. The wind is blowing from the northeast, so it is blowing towards the west. Now the sun will undoubtedly burn through it as the day progresses, but right now things are quite misty. In my optimism, I even went out in shorts. Luckily I have a vest with me. Luckily I also have gloves in one of my backpacks. That is necessary. It was set to become 23 degrees Celsius, 76 Fahrenheit. But first hell has to freeze over. This is what the world looks like right now. Ground crew with me, Lisa.
Beeps!
Now, when arriving here, the tower was visible. We could even have a look inside the tower. Not anymore. There were patches of blue here and there earlier in the sky, pointing the camera up. Not anymore. We're not alone. There is a duck in the water by the looks of it. No, it's Gary Grebe, the mother ducker. Yeah, so this is the world over here right now. Aer Lingus making its way over to the threshold. Big jets are coming. This is KLM Flight 1269 to Copenhagen. Firefighters already did their patrol round. While we're waiting, why not have a look at the status quo? And particularly the satellite footage is interesting. This is the METAR, low visibility 3.5 kilometers, 15 degrees C is the temperature, low IFR, a bit of wind, that's the upshot. So hopefully things will blow open pretty soon. What's more interesting is the weather, the satellite. Here you can see Schiphol is right about here and the wind is blowing from the northeast, so this whole area of fog and nebula is blowing in this direction. My hometown a bit more to the southwest was in the clear, but that was only temporarily. Shamrock Flight 603 taking off to Dublin. And gone it is. Gone it is. KLM Flight 1269 to Copenhagen, the next airplane to depart. 737-800, 5-year-old airplane. First flight March 2019. And good morning everybody who has joined already. Welcome to the show.
Maria asks if I live at Schiphol.
Maya asks if you live at Schiphol.
I said I could sleep in the hangars.
Yeah. Didn't the firefighters invite you over to... Absolutely nothing else to see. Eddie Carter says in Wateringen is the sun shining. Yeah, in my hometown Lisse it was too before I came over here. Gary Grebe over here. The mother ducker. Oh, where will he reappear? That's always the question. Ah. Oh, two mother duckers. Ah, and the third. Nice. Well, you have to believe me, it was there. Obviously, diving under is what they do best. Right? Somewhere over there, firefighter or police sirens are audible. Now, there's a couple of airplanes coming this way, taxiing around the center runway, coming this way soon. The pack being led by American Airlines Flight 203. That's a 7878 Dreamliner to Philadelphia with a couple of narrow bodies in its wake. A 777-200 to Quito also coming this way. Alan also back from Scotland. Hope you've had a good time there, mate. Mother duckers. Good morning everybody who has joined already. You're watching AMS Live. My name is Boy. We're standing at Schiphol where it is foggy. Although now we have better visibility of the tower. Better than we had before. There were bits of blue in the sky looking up and around me. I'm not seeing them anymore. We should start seeing contours of airplanes that are on their way over here. This would be American, yep, to Philadelphia. That is coming this way. American Flight 203. Hey there, Abhishek, good morning. Kelly, good morning. Richard, goedemorgen. Patrick, goedemorgen. All others who have joined in the meantime, good morning. American Airlines Flight 203 coming this way. Jindrosek also in the chat. Goedemorgen. That would be KLM at 12:31, which will be going to Copenhagen. No, it was the Embraer 190 to Christiansand. Also, all sorts of sounds audible, though not a lot visible. We're starting to hear American Airlines Flight 203 coming closer by. The Dreamliner, first of the pack, destined to go to Philadelphia. Hey, what's that 737 doing? Is it going to take Cheater's lane? It might. I think it will. It looks like it. Oh, is the Embraer 190 also going to Cheater's lane? I think we're getting two cheaters over here. Obviously, KLM, bloody cheats. Debbie, good morning. And Alan, thank you so much for just now gifting a membership. I see that Andrew was the recipient of the gifted membership. Welcome to the club. Be sure to use the custom emojis. Don't forget to say thank you for your gifted membership. And the cheater isn't going to cheat after all. Just overtaking the Dreamliner and going to the threshold. Now, there's still another chance of a cheater coming this way. The Embraer 190 to Christiansand. And it too is going to the runway threshold. The airplane she might have picked up by the subtle cues is American. First up, KLM 737-700 to Gothenburg. Alright. Can even follow the airplane until the gear has retracted. Amazing. Fantastic and revolutionary. Another big bird coming in to Kilo 777-200. First up, Embraer 190 to Christiansand, KLM. Winding up over there, flight 1185. 15-year-old airplane already. First flight October 2008. It is. Time for one of the heavy hitters. Hey, Miss Wolves, good morning. Doing well, although a bit underdressed for the occasion. In my hometown, it was still abundantly sunny, so I ventured out in shorts, although I did bring a vest along, luckily. Driving to Schiphol, we encountered mist and fog, and well, as you guys can see, this is American Airlines flight 203 going to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 3-year-old airplane, first flight December 2020, 7878 Dreamliner. Alan tuning in from the northeast of England, good morning. Carbide Paradise says 747 Singapore over you, landing in 8 minutes. Alright. Lance also back in the chat, good morning mate. Hope all is well. Up and away. Gone it is. And it's gone. Bye bye. So, big picture wise, this is what it looks like to the north. This is what it looks like to the west. This is what it looks like to the east. This is what it looks like to the south. Big pile of shit. This is KLM flight 1251. Going to bloody Helsinki in a moment. It's the 737-800, the PHBXH, 24 years of age, July 2000, the first flight. Gyrios in the chat, good morning. Alright, fire in the hole. Right now, after this departure, it is time for a 777-200 Kilo. Howdy Roy, goedemorgen. Good to see you again, mate. Least visibility on the chat window is better than visibility out here. KLM flight 751 lined up, ready to go to Quito. 777-200 PHBQL, 18 years old, spooling up, ready to go. Fire in the hole. Hey there Lois, good morning. No others who've joined. Low visibility, misty world over here at Schiphol Airport. Looking up, I do see that the clouds seem to be thinning on occasion. Not always. engines of an A330, clearly audible coming this way. Hey Jackie, also in the chat, goedemorgen. Before the A330 will take off, we have another narrow body lined up, going to Stavanger in a moment. It is an Embraer 175, 7 years old, first flight May 2017. Sound of the A330's engines overpowering all other sounds over here. Got another 2 airplanes coming this way after the A330. Oh, make that 3. Bombardier C series to Tallinn. 777-300 to San Francisco. More is coming. Hey there Michael, good morning. And the Embraer 175 is ready to go. There's definitely some wind blowing here, even though the windsock at the fire station indicates otherwise. Now it is time for an Airbus A330 going to Houston in Texas. KLM flight 661. It's the Faka, PH aka. What up Faka? 12 years old, first flight February 2012. Wasn't talking to you. Good morning Frank. King Ding, good morning. The real queue forming over here. At least 3 airplanes and a 4th might be coming to the cheaters lane. Louise is tuning in from South Africa and is supposed to be working. AMS Live is your best excuse for procrastination at work or in school. Welcome one and all. No cheaters, just a queue. Interesting lighting as well. Let's see, queue is consisting of a Britty Hopper, a City Hopper, a KLM 737, a 777-300 an Air Baltic 8-20-300 going to Tallinn to be balling. Flight 858, brand new airplane, first flight October 2023. Bom dia Graziano. Right, Air Baltic to Tallinn, lined up, just pulling up. Gentle rotation. Gear retracting. I thought I heard something emanating from the fire station. So will we see any of the doors open up? Hey, Captain Jerry is also back in the chat. Air ballistic. Hope all is well, Jerry. Good to have you again. Nothing happening. Let's quickly turn back. KLM flight 605 to San Francisco, 777-300. Hey Gerrit, goedemorgen. Evan, morning mate. Evan is supposed to be getting his beauty sleep in. Hardcore to the bone. K3 just passed by and Lisa wasn't even looking. Oh my god, it's K3. It's only Belgium's most famous band. Excuse me, technically. Right, we have KLM flight 1031, a 737-700, which will be departing to Person-Chester. For 14-year-old airplane, first flight November 2009. Jin is asking about coots. No coots have been sighted just yet. Just 3 mother duckers who, when I'm looking around me, seem to have gone MIA. They were here before. Maybe the mist is obscuring visibility. KLM flight 1031 to Person-Chester on its way. Mr. Blue Sky, good morning. Hans, goedemorgen. All others who've joined in the meantime, good morning. Frank asks, no ground crew behind you today? Oh, absolutely.
Hello, hello.
Of course she is. Don't be silly. Next up, KLM Embraer 175 going to Linköping to be coping with all the stresses of the world. Linköping strategy. Right, interesting lighting once more. It's almost as if the heavens are shining on this KLM. The heavenly KLM flight 601 to LAX, getting blessings from the skies. Britty Hopper, Embraer 190 on its way to Teesside or Darlington. Alright, we have a KLM with a white tip nose going to Bogota. Going to Colombia. This airplane has a white tip nose already. Pre-party powder on the nose. 78710 Dreamliner KLM flight 749 PHBKM. The airplane a year old, first flight May 2023. Isn't it ironic? Guess the folks at KLM fancy a good laugh as well. Hey, Halil, goedemorgen. Good to see you again, mate. Hope all is well. KLM flight 601 to LAX. Up next, another 78710 Dreamliner. This is the PHBKK, 3 years old, first flight December 2020. Flexity flex, flexity flex. Up, up and away. Hadi Johanna, goedemorgen. Grijs indeed. It is expected to get a bit more sunny later. Lisa is doing jumping jacks to get warm. Yeah, sitting in the seat. It's chilly. Another airplane going to Persenchester. This is EasyJet flight 22162 A320. It's Joseph. It's not Jesus, it's Joseph. Little sibling. 13-year-old airplane, first flight March 2011. Howdy Paul. Hey there Barry, good morning. All others who have joined in the meantime, good morning. It is grey at Schiphol Airport. Was blue skies with not a cloud in the sky. When I left my hometown, driving towards Schiphol, it got grayer and grayer and grayer and grayer. Turns out that the northeastern half of the country is under a dense layer of mist and fog. The wind is blowing from the northeast, so it's blowing in this direction. So we're at the mercy of the sun, who has to burn away all the mist and fog. Looking up and around me, I do start seeing bits of blue where the mist is thinning again. Cautiously optimistic that things will improve in the coming hours. To what extent and how quickly remains to be seen. And indeed, Paul says Leiden all clear. Lisse also was all clear. Frank says Lisa just needs more vodka. It's a silent hint, boy. Well, she knows where the vodka bottles are. Hey Peter, goedemorgen. Fudge 1, good morning. Strak blauw in Wassenaar, Peter says. Yep. Yeah, it was strak blauw in Lisse as well as I was setting out. But we were right on the border, because as I was moving towards Hoofddorp, it became grey very rapidly. Veil of mist. British Airways going to London City, Embraer 190. Ari says, sending in Gouda too. Hans says, Soesterberg still hazy. And we have a cheater on Cheater's Lane. Ryanair going to Dublin. It is a 737-800, not an A380. We'll have to wait for the A380. We'll have to make do with what we can see. That's this 737 going to Dublin, Ireland. There's another cheater in Cheater's Lane. And I'm not sure if it's going to precede the airplane that is already lined up behind me. I think it's holding short. Embraer 190 to Billund, holding short. I think the EasyJet is going to go ahead first. Going to Bristol. Flight 22922. Cheater's Lane, KLM flight 1293 to Billund. I think you're absolutely right, Lance. Ryanair A380 would carry the MAX certificated 800 passengers in a no-leg seat pitch. Remove legs on boarding and store them in the overhead lockers. Absolutely right. Maximum efficiency. Hey, check out the lighting here. Looks like things are thinning. Slowly but surely. Lisa wishes she was thinning. Well, do enough jumping jacks and you should be okay. KLM flight 1005 to London Heathrow, 737-800. Axel, goedemorgen. Alrighty, we've got another airplane lined up. It is a Vueling which is going to go to SCQ, which is Santiago. The born this way, fly this way. Special livery. Peter, good morning. Goedemorgen. Vueling A320. Hey Evelyn, goedemorgen. Right, so big picture wise, looking to the north, this is what it currently looks like. Looking up, here and there, little bit thinner. This is looking to the east. Now, southeast is where it looks brightest right now. This is looking to the south. We have another Air Baltic that is almost lining up. We have BA that is also coming this way. BA to London Heathrow. Also going to the runway threshold where a Baltic already is arriving. Air Baltic flight 618 to Riga. Next to depart. A220-300 Bombardier C Series, 4 years old, first flight December 2019. Well, centered runway is being used for arrivals. We just see a 777 rolling out. Is that the PHBVD? Almost looks like it. SkyTeam livery 777-300ER. BA flight 429 to London Heathrow A319. 20 years old already, first flight December 2003. Right, it was the PHBVD. Gerrit says in Rijnsburg it is bright and sunny. Yeah. Well, over here a little bit of blue. It is very carefully opening up here and there. It is moving relatively quickly. show you a little bit of reference. The ground. You can even see that the sun is shining over there. What the fudge? Now, bring that sunshine over here, please. We could do with a little bit of warmth. The wind is blowing from over there, more or less. Doesn't look that happy. Let's have another look at the weather situation while we are waiting for the next airplane to come this way. Hey, and Evelyn had her first driving lesson today. Cool, how did it go? Let's do a refresh of the METAR. 3.5 kilometers of visibility still, 8 knots of wind, ceiling at 200 feet. Absolutely shit. Looking at the satellite footage, what does it say? Is there any indication it is resolving? Now, we are more or less over here. It does look, if you look over here, it does look like things are clearing up a little bit, but then again the wind is blowing this whole massive area still in our direction, so hard to say what it's going to do. Meanwhile, let's paste that new METAR in the ticker. Right, there we go. Oh, the driving lesson is taking place later in the morning. Ooh, exciting, nice. I'm sure you'll do good. Got Norwegian coming in, a Max 8 with no grumpy face on the tail. Just a grumpy airplane, a lipstick airplane. Max 8. And an EasyJet A319, which is going to go to Bristol. "15 years old, first flight February 2009. Well, there's definitely some bits of blue here and there. Though I don't think we'll be needing the sunscreen anytime soon, unfortunately. Lipstick plane up next. Going to Copenhagen. So, visibility of the tower has improved. We can have another look in the control tower once again. See what's cooking. Meanwhile, in the background, airplanes are coming this way. Delta Airlines flight 179 going to Jerry's hometown of Portland, Oregon is the first to arrive. First Delta A330 of the show, being followed by another Delta A330. Delta Airlines flight 73 going to Atlanta, Georgia. Happy New Year, fireworks being set off. Another year has gone by. It does look a bit like New Year's Eve in terms of the weather over here with visibility. Good morning, Bad Karma Drone. And all others who have joined in the meantime. Grant, good morning. It's a low visibility day at Schiphol Airport today. Although the sun is visible over there, can we see sunspots? With the right thickness, if they are present, we should be able to see them. Couldn't see any. Not sure if there are any on the surface visible. If there are, you should be able to see them when the density is just right. Dimming enough of the sunshine, but letting through enough light to be able to see the surface. Jerry says, PDX, come home, people. It is coming home. Delta Airlines flight 179. More traffic is coming. TUI Dreamliner to Curaçao also making its way over. And behind, further behind these airplanes, I see KLM flight 879. 777-200 destined to go to Bangalore. And Tom, I know, good morning. He always reaches out to me if he wants to feature one of my videos, so he asked permission the other day. Didn't know he would feature the video so quickly, the footage. In the meantime, Delta Airlines flight 179 to Portland, Oregon is lined up, turning and burning, I think. I think Lisa can confirm that you feel the engine thrusts viscerally in, you feel the rumble in your tummy. Something that the camera and mic cannot convey to the viewer at home. That is unique for the A330s. Well, Delta Airlines flight 73 is taking its sweet time, and in the meantime the TUI Dreamliner Curaçao has overtaken the Delta. What is the E2 Embraer going to do? And what is the sun going to do? What the fudge? Are you going to shine? Be careful, it's starting to get warm here in a moment. Take your burqa off, show those legs again. Oh dear. The world is coming to an end then. TUI Dreamliner to Curaçao, Willemstad up first. KLM TUI flight 361, 9-year-old airplane, first flight March 2015. Yeah, the size difference in between the A330 and the Embraer behind it. Yeah, sizable difference. A sizable difference in size. Howdy Henk, goedemorgen. Good morning Sheila. Bill, good morning. All others who've joined, good morning. Time for another Delta A330. Delta Airlines flight 73, destined to go to Atlanta in Georgia. The airplane is 17 years old, had its first flight in July 2007. And Jerry says size matters. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lisa can confirm as well. Up and away. Now it does look like we're getting a moment of thinner clouds. Actually, a bit of a bit of shade where you can see me wave. What the fudge? Just a little streak over here where the sky is more or less open. Quick, reach out for the sunscreen. We need it. Next up is number 175 to Edinburgh. KLM flight 925. PHEXX, 6 years old, first flight February 2018. We have a 777-200 to Bangalore behind it and a 777-300 to Johannesburg behind it. Berg. Also overhead something with a piston engine. A prop. Not necessarily a piston, but a prop. And it's gone. As is the sun. The sun also once again has vanished behind the clouds. Lined up right now is KLM flight 879 to Bangalore in India, the PHBQN. The airplane is 18 years old. Its first flight was in April 2006. T-Mac, good morning. Evelyn is trying her best to convince her mom to go spotting on Sunday. No success so far. Well, first let's see what the weather is going to do. I'm not sure. Is it still going to be decent weather? When was it going to become bad again? Oh, that was after Monday, I think. More autumnal. Hey Ronaldo, goedemorgen. This is KLM flight 591, 777-300 Earth to Johannesburg. BHBVC, 15 years old, first flight May 2009. John, good morning, tuning in from Edinburgh. And decent weather, okay, nice. Still a very small world here at Schiphol Airport today. Part of the country under a thick layer of mist. Schiphol is part of that part of the Netherlands. Further to the south, not even that far further to the south, blue skies all over. It was like so in my hometown this morning before going out. And arriving here in a grey world. Hey there Mike, good morning. E2 Embraer going to Hamburg, up next. KLM flight 1753. Jerry says my pager keeps beeping. Well, as long as it keeps beeping and doesn't explode, just be sure that you don't attach the beeper onto your belt near your crotch area. It's probably a good sign if it keeps beeping. Right, it is KLM flight 1753 going to Hamburg, E2 Embraer 195, 3 years old, first flight February 2021. Beep, beep, boom, indeed, Frank. Flying with Tim, sir, good morning. All others who have joined, good morning. You're watching Amos Live, my name is Boy. It is Thursday. And it's a misty day here at Schiphol Airport. The wind is blowing from the northeast. And it is the northern half of the country that is under a layer of mist right now. Satellite footage, let's refresh it, indicates so. Where did we, here, over here, satellite. Let's enlarge this a little bit. So Schiphol is about here, I would say. The wind is blowing from here to here, so everything you see over here is also blowing in this direction. Now you can already see over here at on the latest pictures that things are opening up over here as well. So pretty sure that in the upcoming hours it is going to get more open. However, now not yet. Also not sure how long I'm going to stick around for. Not a lot of viewers watching. It is very boring TV today. Paul also back in the chat. Morning. Good to see you, mate. And you saw that right. Thank you, Alan. The chap behind the channel reached out to me the other day. And I didn't realize he would use the footage so quickly already, but he did. Got a triplet of airplanes coming this way. Hey there, Will, good morning. Watching from sunny Dubai. Sunny and warm, undoubtedly. Not jealous at all. Not jealous at all. Paul also saw the 3 minutes clip. Yep. Nice chap, always asks permission if he wants to feature a clip. Triplet of airplanes coming this way. The pack being led by Delta Airlines Flight 135. Then SAS behind it. Air Baltic to Vilnius. Vueling is also coming. Also United. Flight 908 to Chicago. Let's see. Got an error message on my end just now. That connection was lost. Should be restored again. Not much lost. Not a lot of viewers today. There's not a lot to see, unfortunately. Though there is a nice slew of airplanes coming this way right now. Delta Airlines is going to the threshold. Oh, the American Exodus is beginning. Got another American Airlines Dreamliner also coming up. Right, we have a cheater. SAS cheating. Coming this way, going to Copenhagen. Flight 552. And it is airplane inception. Alright, Air Baltic also taking cheater's lane. Even the cockpit windows look very sleek, beautiful. I love the A220. Such a beautiful machine. Another bit of sunshine seeping through the clouds. Lucky us. Meanwhile, the Delta Airlines A330 waiting to go. Delta Airlines Flight 135. 21-year-old airplane going to Detroit, Michigan. First flight June 2003.
See the swirls coming from the wings.
Yeah, that's the high humidity. What's this coming? I'm hearing something. That is Air Oink Oink with the number 175 to Düsseldorf. Welling up next, flight 8301 going to Barcelona, A321. The first flight of this airplane was in July 2016, making it 8 years old. Showtime. This is KLM flight 1799 to Düsseldorf, Embraer 175, taking Cheaters Lane. Next up, United Airlines flight 908 to Chicago O'Hare. This is an 11-year-old Dreamliner, first flight November 2012. More noisy A330s coming this way. Now, Hans Olaf, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Just now I see that Maan was the recipient. I don't think that Maan is in the chat today, but thank you so much, Hans Olaf, for gifting a membership. Welcome, Maan. Don't forget to say thank you to Hans Olaf for the gifted membership, and also a very good morning to all others who have joined. Raven Rock, good morning. Miranda, goedemorgen. Camille, good morning. Good to see you all. Hope all is well. Misty here at Schiphol still. Jean-Yves, salut. The dynamic duo from France is back. Good to see you all. Also a big thank you to Raven Rock, who celebrates 4 months of membership. This is a fantastic channel. Thank you, Boy and Mods. Thank you for your kind words, Raven Rock. Pleasure to have you as a member. I hope you still like it in the lounge. And even if you didn't like it and decided not to stay on as a member, I hope you will still come back frequently to visit the channel. Next up, Air Baltic. No, wait. Not Air Baltic, Air Oink Oink. Apologies. This is Air Oink Oink A320neo to Antalya. Right, now there is a little bit of blue west of us. It also looks like things are opening up temporarily right now, giving us a little bit of warmth. The majority of the sky still looks unchanged and misty overall. Delta Airlines Flight 161 lined up right now, ready to go to Minneapolis, Minnesota. A330-300, 8 years old, first flight May 2016. Huh? Minnesota. It's getting busy once again. We have a triplet of airplanes coming this way, and we have another triplet of airplanes over here already. 2 in the queue, 1 lining up. It's an American airplane. Going to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. American Airlines Flight 221. 8 years old, first flight May 2016. November 816 Alpha Alpha. Absolutely freezing my balls off here. Got my gloves on, got my vest on, got my hoodie over my cap. Still. Was so daft to go out today with shorts on. Because the sun was shining. The sun was shining in my hometown, and I never would have imagined that on such a small distance, such a significant difference in weather would take place. So 15 or so kilometers, 10 miles of distance. A world of difference in terms of weather. Lined up, SAS flight 556 to Stockholm, an A320. Long queue. Quite a few airplanes. SAS A320 Neo to Stockholm. Ricardo asks, where's that airplane with chocolate bonbons and chocolate cake? That's a good question, Ricardo. Don't know. Don't know if it's coming or not. Normally speaking, it will. Almost always. Right, what is this? It's that DAT going to London Gatwick, flying as BA flight 2541 on A320. Meanwhile, I see that Bob is back. Good evening, mate. Jane also tuning in while the boss's back is turned. Privet. Next up, another little itty bitty airplane, 737. Sun Express going to Konya. Not Cognac, but Konya. It's the TC Sun. It's the TC Sun. What up, son? Take it easy, son. No TC, son. 19 years old, first flight December 2004. Bob says, what lovely fog. I disagree with you there, mate. I respectfully disagree. Absolutely nothing lovely about this fog. Sun is going to Konya. And we have a cheater. EasyJet cheater. You bloody cheat. Going to Stansted. A319. Austrian registered, 15 years old, first flight September 2008. Your secret son, QJ says. We'll go on then, mate. No wave. We have another cheater on Cheater's Lane. KLM flight 1313 to Warsaw, coming this way. Beautiful lighting. Not beautiful lighting, but beautiful lighting. Oh, it's the sun. We already saw the TC sun and now the regular sun. EasyJet 8320 near to Milan. Hey there, Lucas. Lucas Son also in the chat. So more suns and suns. Nice. What is the cheater going to do? Yes, I thought so. 737-800 to Warsaw, preceding the Air Europa path to Madrid, which is now lining up. We can see the A9 highway again. Wow. More blue in the sky as well. Is it actually going to happen?
No.
Are we going to see it?
Can't believe it.
Incroyable. Check it out. Blue, 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 blue. More blue in the sky. Amazing. 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 Air Europa pilot going to Madrid, flight 1098, 7879 Dreamliner, 3 years old, first flight June 2021. Hey, the real deal also back in the chat. Hey there, Sarah. Hope all is well. Interesting to see that a 787-10 to Zanzibar is now also coming this way. So Boldebaan is still the only runway being used for departures, which is nice. Or at least I think it's the only runway for departures right now. This is KLM flight 515 going to Zanzibar, 787-10 Dreamliner, the PHBKL. 2-year-old airplane, first flight June 2022. Fire in the hole. Thomas, Siegfried, Teun, morning. And Evelyn has to go. Driving time. First driving lesson for Evelyn. Best of luck. Looking forward to hearing how it has been for you afterwards. Right, well, cannot believe it. I'm actually being able to wave to you guys using my shadow. might even have to get the burqa off you.
No.
No,
Them legs.
them legs. Maybe even use the sunscreen? Well, not sure yet. Still wearing gloves here.
Exactly.
Gloves and the hoodie. What a difference it was. I went out this morning, leaving my home where the sky was all blue and sunny. Driving to Schiphol, it got grayer and grayer, darker and darker. Area of mist of the northern half of the country. And a sharp border apparently, where just 10 miles or 16-15 kilometers of distance can make a world of difference in terms of the weather. This is KLM flight 1219 going to Stockholm. Okay, that already is visible longer than all the preceding airplanes have been. Now it's not all peaches and cream over here. If you look, you can see bits of blue, but also still significant parts where it is still misty. You can see that the sun is working hard to open things up, burn away the mist, the fog. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah, 16 degrees is not warm indeed, Michael, but the planning said, the forecast said 20 to 23 degrees. And I'm sure it is that warm already in the south of the country. Over here. Shite weather. Right. If I'm not being able to stream later in the weekend, it is because I contracted pneumonia or something. Nah, should be good. Should be good. This is a Delta A330neo going to Salt Lake City, flight 57. Brand new airplane. First flight of this airplane was in June this year. Again, definitely bits of blue visible. It's opening up. It's starting to open up, finally. TUI flight 1667 to Tenerife. Frank says you could eat a sandwich, could try a sandwich from Dr. Wart with non-de sauce. Guaranteed you'll be taking off your shirt then. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like something with very hot sauce. Non-de sauce. Sounds warm. Hey, Jörg also in the chat. Bon appetit, mate. SAS flight 822 A320 neo to Oslo. The ICEA. EISIA. ICEA. 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 6-year-old airplane, first flight November 2017. Dr. Worst non-de sauce, Google it. We'll look into that, Frank. I will look into it. Current status quo. This is what looking to the north currently looks like. Looking to the west. Looking to the east. Looking to the south. Openings here and there. Now a runway inspection seems to be in progress. Bird control over there. K2. Doing a check of the runway. Yeah. It's not going to be a very long inspection though, because the next airplane is already coming this way. United Airlines Flight 21 to Houston. Home of the house music. Or was it houseboats? 777-200. JetBlue is also coming. JetBlue A321 neo to Boston is going around the northern threshold of the center runway, and in its wake is a 787-10 Dreamliner. Dreamliner to Toronto. Not sure if we're going to get a combo shot with the United Triple, maybe JetBlue. It will have to hurry up. Let's have a quick look at the status quo. Let's do a refresh of the satellite footage. Again, the north of the Netherlands under a thick layer of mist. My hometown was in clear blue sky this morning as I was setting out, but the mist over here in this part of the country and the wind unfortunately blowing it to the west towards Schiphol. So we'll have to wait, and you can already see it happening before seeing anything. The sun first has to burn through it. It's not going to be blown away, it's blown, in actuality it is being blown towards us. So we're dependent on the burning force of the sun to burn away the moisture. Still low ceiling, scattered clouds 500 feet, few clouds 400 feet, visibility 6 kilometers, 12 knots of wind from 0.6, 0 degrees. So directly where the mist is hanging and it's blowing towards us. It's not going to change the wind for today and for tomorrow, more or less coming from the same area. Runway use, let's have a look at what the current runway use is. Okay, 09 is also being used for outbound traffic. 09 and center, right. Yeah, inbound traffic, all kinds of inbound traffic. We're not going to see it from over here, unfortunately. Let's quickly refresh or update the ticker with the METAR and departures. Now no longer center, but 09 as well. Arrivals take place on center and right. So 06 no longer in play. That girl does have long hair. Frank is right. As long as you don't go for a short, spicy, kort pittige kapsel. Yeah, well, Frank doesn't know how much effort it takes to wash it and clean it and brush it. But here, United Airlines Flight 21 going to Houston. Probably a bit warmer and a bit sunnier over in Texas. The airplane is 24 years old. The first flight of this airplane was in October 1999. Oh, big chunk of blue. What? Things do seem to finally open up. Not a moment too soon. Adrie, goedemorgen. All right. And gone. Our ability to follow the airplanes after they've left the ground has improved a little bit, but it is still very limited to what it normally would have been. Jörn asks, until when are you live? That's a very good question, because I'm not very motivated to stick around for a lot longer if this is going to stay the way it is. I feel like today is a bit of a wasted day. Maybe better off doing other stuff today. Two airplanes coming. JetBlue flight 632 to Boston, Massachusetts. A321neo. In its wake, a 787-10 going to Toronto. JetBlue is not using the cheaters lane. Pretty sure that the 787-10 will also skip cheaters lane, stay on the righteous path. No! You're kidding. What the fudge? What the actual fudge is happening? We got a headshot of a wide body, KLM flight 691. Taking cheaters lane off to Toronto in Canada. What the maple syrup is going on? What the maple syrup is going on here? Nice. And off they go. Interesting. Heavy hitter preceding the narrow body. Welcome to opposite land. This is JetBlue flight 632 to Boston, Massachusetts. It's an A321neo, brand new airplane, first flight November 2023. Howdy Berend, good afternoon, almost. And all others who are still watching, welcome to the show. You're watching AMS Live, my name is Boy. We're standing at Polderbaan. Misty for the time being. It is clearing up slowly but surely. Polderbaan is being used for departures. Runway 09 is to Gabriel says bonjour de Genève. Good morning. Salut. Hey Gushi, also in the chat, morning. Good to see you, I hope all is well. Jeroen, goedemorgen. Right, no other airplanes immediately in the vicinity. We do have two wide bodies coming this way. TUI to Curaçao and Finnair to bloody Helsinki. Meanwhile, we have visibility into the tower. Also something that we weren't able to see earlier. Beautiful tower. Yeah. Spy on the controllers. Who definitely aren't watching the stream. TUI Flight 351 is almost near the northern threshold of the center runway, where it has to turn back south on the west side, taxi south, come this way. Frank says 3 people in the tower, Huey, Dewey and Louie. And where is Donald? Qatar 777 to Doha on the move. Sadly, we'll be taking off from 09. Wonder if we can see the TUI already. I think not. I think this is already too far to the north. Now, if I recall correctly, the threshold was supposed to be somewhere over here. No, I don't think that we are able to see it. Hey Martin R, goedemorgen. Is it morning still? Yeah, technically 2 more minutes. We do have mother duckers over here. I think they're trying to grab a spot of lunch. K2 continuing with the inspection. Gary Grebe. Bloop. And down he goes. Hey there, Elias. Good afternoon. TUI Dreamliner to Curaçao, coming this way. TUI Flight 351. Ooh, Chinese 222 Guangzhou is on the move. I think that might be a candidate to take off from the Polderbaan. Yeah, it's not it's not getting hot in here just yet. Although the sun is shining nicely somewhere. Somewhere. Not over here. And there is Finnair, the A350, they're bringing us together since 1923 special delivery, going to bloody Helsinki shortly. Bloody Helsinki. Bloody bastards. Hey, DHL Boeing 767-300 has come alive, which is going to London Luton. That's also a candidate for this runway. Interesting that they're sending a 767 and not an Airbus A300. BA to London City is also coming this way. BA to London Heathrow is coming this way. The Chinese triple is taxiing to the north via the eastern taxiway along the center runway. Means it first has to go all the way up and then all the way down again to get to Polderban. So still a long way out. It is time for TUI flight 351 to take off to Willemstad Curaçao. Boeing 7878 Dreamliner, 10 years old, first flight, May 2014. Finnair A350, destination bloody Helsinki. Flight 1302, bringing us together since 1923 livery. 4-year-old airplane, first flight May 2020. Alrighty, let's see. Narrow-bodies, 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 narrow-bodies. Chinese triple. Narrow-bodies, narrow-bodies. DHL 767 to Luton. Not moving. Just the transponder that apparently is turned on. Well, the sun is starting to shine a bit more consistently over here. Still not very warm. Not a lot going on here. Thinking out loud, how long am I going to stay out for? I think it is a bit of a wasted day here, sticking around much longer after the 777. The Chinese triple that is coming this way has taken off. Runway configuration is such that we are unable to see arriving airplanes, so anything with quad engines we're not seeing from over here. Maybe in hindsight it would have been better to go to P3. Had I known that 09 would be used for departures, I think I might have chosen to go to P3, because then you would have also had some apron action, which of course the mist does not affect so severely. Goosey asks if my granddad was Boise in Only Fools and Horses. Well, I don't know for sure, but could be. Only Fools and Horses. Wow, that's It's been a long time since I last saw that. We did also have it on TV in the Netherlands. Also the young ones. The original Office. I already knew Ricky Gervais before he went big with the Office US version. We saw the UK version in Slough. The original version, the OG version. Lots of British series we air on Dutch TV. Only Fools and Horses as well. Back in the day. Let's see what else is on the move. Narrowbodies, narrowbodies. I think I'm going to wrap up after the China Southern triple has taken off to Guangzhou. Not a lot going on here. Visibility also not the best. I think we're all better off spending our time doing something else than me streaming here, you watching this stream where not much is going on. BA for going cheaters lane, staying on the righteous path to the runway threshold as the gods have intended. BA City Flyer to London City. Embraer 190, Embraer 190 short range. 13-year-old airplane, first flight somewhere in 2011. Jeff asks about the Suriname A340, did it ever show up? I think it landed yesterday actually, mate, and I think it is due to land again tomorrow if I checked Flight Radar this morning. PY flight 994 I think it was, or was it 993? I think it should be departing to Paramaribo again tomorrow morning local time, so with similar runway conditions we might be able to see it. BA A321 Neo to London Heathrow, flight 431, next to depart. It's the G Neor. Neor. November Echo Oscar Romeo. Alrighty, here it goes. BA flight 431 to London Heathrow. It's an A321 Neo, 5 years old, first flight November 2018. Yeah, it's still a dichotomy of blue skies here and there, but still also... What's that? Oh,
On the box.
huh?
The left box.
Oh yeah.
The white box.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Kestrel or something. Feel Kestrel? Not sure.
Could be.
Up, up and away. Well spotted, Lise. Fidel Kestrel.
I see a lot.
There's a lot going on at Schiphol Airport. Just like Johnny Tightlips, I see a lot of things. Johnny Tightlips, can you see who's shooting? I see a lot of things. So how was your journey? I ain't saying nothing. Alright, so how's your mother? Oh wee, who says I have a mother? China Southern. China Southern Cargo. Going to Guangzhou. Guangzhou? Guangzhou. Guangzhou. Something like that. Going to China. 777 freighter. 15 years old. First flight August 2009. A brother from another mother. Mr. Meister. Good to see you, Rick. Bad timing though. Not much going on here, visibility is still crap, I'm getting cold, it's a bit of a waste, so I'm wrapping it up after this airplane has taken off. Just in time for the last airplane of the day, Rick. We do have some cheaters over here first. E2 Embraer 195 doing a turn and burn. We have two cheaters, two KLM cheaters. Sinners Lane. KLM is taking Sinners Lane. Taking shortcuts in life. That's the KLM style apparently. Going to Aberdeen, Embraer 190. 15 years old, first flight January 2009. No turn and burn though. Last airplane of the day, going to Guangzhou, China Southern Cargo, flight 2578. 15 years old, first flight August 2009. Last airplane of the day. For those of you who are still around watching, thank you for watching. and off it goes. A massive big thank you for you turning up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope to see you again during the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. A massive big thank you for all the support. Moderators, thank you for keeping the chat friendly and accessible for all. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm going to say bye for now. Take care.